Good evening or good day. My name is Kevin Cloyd M. Peñalosa, and what I'm about to discuss right now is the matrix for CPD programs, activities, or sources. Annex C of the Section 32 of RA 9298 and the Accountancy Act of 2004, which is recently revised in 2017, July 20th to be precise. Now let's move on. Under the matrix of CPD activities, we have four, namely the professional track, academic track, self-directed, and the fourth one, which is such other activities to be recommended by the CPD Council and approved by the Board of Accountancy and the Professional Regulation Commission. So number one, under professional track, there would go excuse me. Diyan papasok yung mga attendees, speakers, facilitators, and moderators of seminars, and so on. So it's very similar then dun sa self-directed. Now, it only differs dun sa isang aspect ng self-directed, which is it is a training offered by a non-credited CPA provider. Okay? So next is yung fourth one naman. It is broad in the sense na it is self-imposed, no, ng CPD Council. So whatever they would try to recommend, whatever they'd like to impose, dyan siya papasok. Yun yung magpo-provide ng CPD units. Possible. Next. So this is the revised matrix. Now let's compare it dun sa previous na in-establish back in 2004. Now, under professional track, training offered by a accredited CPD provider, face-to-face or online. Under 1.1, bullet 1.1, as participant. So, it is stated na yung credit unit niya is whatever is approved credit unit for the program. Yet, previously, it is at 1 CU, 1 credit unit dun sa book. What would be the supporting document? Certificate of attendance with number of hours nung seminar program, and then yung magiging basehan niya dun sa IES 7 is yung participation in courses, conferences, and seminars. And then next, which is yung as a resource speaker. 3 CU credit unit per hour. Now, it is previously at 5. It is previously at 5 credit unit. But yun nga, sa bagong revision, ginawa na lang siyang 3. No? So, ano yung supporting documents mo? Photocopy of certificate, copy of papers, program invitation. Now, yun nga, based dun sa IES 7, participation as a speaker in conference, briefing sessions, or discussion groups. So, yun yung pinaka-comprehensive. Yun yung dun inclusive lahat ng papasok dyan na pwedeng mag-provide ng credit unit. Now, move on to the next. As panelist or reactor, currently it stands at 2 credit unit per hour, which is previously it is at 3 credit unit per hour. So certification from sponsoring organization, copy of program, yun yung magpo-provide as the supporting document. And then next naman, as a facilitator or moderator, 1 CU per hour, and then certification from sponsoring organization or copy of program. And then formerly kasi, it is at 2. And then lastly, CPD monitor twice, no? Dito kasi sa luma wala siya. Hindi siya it doesn't take part nung matrix. Now it is at twice the number of approved credit units for the program. And then yung magiging supporting document niya is yung monitoring report, certificate of appearance, and the authority to monitor. Then next, at bullet 1.6, we have in-the-service training or on-the-job training. And then, ang makukuha mong units for that is the maximum of 20 for a 12-month period or a fraction thereof upon completion. So kung hanggang mo lang saan matatapos kung hindi mo mabubuo yung 12 months. So may corresponding amount of CU ka pa rin namang makukuha. Supporting document, certificate of training, and training description. Now move on to the next. We have the academic track. Yeah. So under academic track, it must be applied within 5 years after completion. So, ayun, kung lumampas ka ng 5 years, sorry, di ba, hindi na siya valid. So, we have to take note of that. At bullet 2.1, like yung nabanggit ko kanina, yung master's degree or equivalent nun, it will give you 60 credit, excuse me, 60 credit units for compliance period upon completion of degree. And then, anong katibayan mo nun? Siyempre, yung university certification, diploma, and transcript of records. None of that yung pwede mo may provide. Well, of course, we have the authenticated. Formerly, it stands at 1 CU per academic unit, then 30 additional upon completion of degree. So makikita natin yung spike na iniangat niya dun sa revision. Now, on to the next one, we have doctorate degree or yung equivalent niya. We have 60 credit units for compliance period upon completion of candidacy. Additional 30 credit units for compliance period upon completion of degree. And then, ano yung magiging katibayan mo nun? Likewise din nung dun sa master's degree or yung equivalent niya. Now, formerly kasi, compare natin, yan o, wala. Tama ba? Yeah. Formerly, inapparent siya dun sa matrix natin dati. Next, we have Bachelor of Laws. Nandun ba siya? Bachelor of Laws. So, non? Dito, sa bagong in-insert nila, no, sa 2017, which is yung na pwede mag-provide ng CU units mo, which is yung Bachelor of Laws nga. It provides 30 CU upon completion of degree and an additional of 30 upon passing the exams. And then, yun din yung certificate, yun din yung magpapatunay sa'yo likewise nung yung master's degree and doctor's degree. Well, syempre, may iba lang is yung certification of admission to the Philippine Bar. Okay, on to the next one. We have the professional certifications such as CMA, CFA, CFE, CIA, CISA, and so on. So, yan, CMA, yung Certified Managerial Accountant, CFA, Certified Financial Accountant, and so on. Ang ipoprovide niyan is 10 CU per professional certification obtained from 2010 and subsequent years. So, kung mapapansin din natin dito, dun sa naunang matrix, wala din siya. Hindi rin, it's also nowhere to be found, and ang magsisilbing katibayan mo na na-accomplish mo ngayon is yung copy of professional certificate duly authenticated by certifying organizations such as IIA, ISACA, CIMA, etc. And then, okay, so yun, professional examination for formal testing. On to the next one. Oops. Yeah. Foreign language certifications, verifiable input-based. So, wala. Hindi rin natin siya makikita dun sa comparative. So, kumbaga, ano tayo dito, kino-comparative natin yung dalawang matrix eh. So, wala. Hindi rin natin siya makikita sa luma. Nandito lang to sa revision. So, under this, no, 10 CU for each foreign language certification. So, ang katibayan natin dyan para mapatunayan mo na meron ka nga yan is syempre yung copy of certificate of completion and proficiency from a duly recognized foreign language training institution. Next, we have professorial chair. So, kung magiging professor ka sa College of Accountancy, you'll obtain 15 CU per year. 15 credit units per year. Lilipas lang yung taon. As long as you're a professor, accountancy professor. So, 15 CU yung makukuha mo doon. And katibayan mo doon is certification of grant or appointment paper. Next one. Internship, specialty, subspecialty program. 10 CU per year. Certification from host institution, certificate of completion, yung katibayan mo. Next one, fellowship grant. Under that, may tatlo tayo. As a participant, as a resource speaker, and as a researcher. And then, it will goes to as 2 CU para do sa participant, 4 para do sa resource speaker, and then 5 credit units para dun sa researcher. Sorry. 2 CU per grant. So, per grant siya ha. So, progressively, pwede pa madagdagan yon. And then, anong katibayan? Certification from the granting institution and or certificate of fellowship. Next, postgraduate diploma or certificate. Maximum of 30 CU for an 18-month period or a fraction thereof upon completion. Yung makukuha mo ay anong magsisilbing katibayan para makuha mo yung CU units is yung diploma or certification from the institution. So, ayun, wala din siya. So, self-directed. 3.1, no? As a participant, credit units for the program as evaluated by the CPD Council. So, yun. Self-explanatory naman na kung ano yung in-evaluate yung makukuha mo. And then, ang katibayan mo nun for that is yung certificate of attendance with number of hours. Yun nga, sa seminar program. No? Next, as a research speaker, you'll have 3 credit unit per hour. So, ang ipaprovide mong katibayan is yung photocopy of certificate, copy of papers, and program invitation. Next, as panelist or reactor, 2 credit unit per hour, and certification from sponsoring organization, and a copy of program. Next, as facilitator or moderator, 1 credit unit per hour. And then certification from sponsoring organization, including the copy of program, hindi nyo magpupatunay na you're eligible for that CU, for that credit unit. Next, in-service training or on-the-job training, maximum of 20 credit units for a 12-month period or fraction thereof upon completion. Very much similar dun sa kanina under professional. And certificate of training and training description, yan yung magpapatunay na you're eligible for that credit for that respective amount of credit units. Next, we have program/training module development. Now, we have 10 credit unit per complete set of module. So, mas lalong dumadami yung module na nagagawa mo. Dumadami yung credit units. Yeah, it's very obvious, I know, but that's how it goes. Yeah. Copy of module and evaluation. Siyempre nga naman, ano magpapatunay na eligible ka para dun sa module na dinevelop mo? Ano kaya? Siyempre, yung copy of module and yung evaluation ng module na ginawa mo. And it falls under yung developing or delivering a course or CPD session in an area related to professional responsibilities. Yan. Next, technical paper. 5 credit unit per technical paper. For published paper, see table 3.8. Okay, pupunta tayo dyan. Ano magpapatunay na you're eligible to obtain that? Certification of completion and approval. Writing articles, so yung age. So, kung iko-compara natin siya dun sa unang matrix, no, sa predecessor niya, ang technical paper is at 1 credit unit per professional technical article. So, again, ang laki na naman ang nilundag natin. No? Ang laki ng dinagdag. So, kudos to that. At least, hindi mahihirapan yung CPAs natin na mag-gain ng units, credit units. Next. Article published in a refereed, reviewed, or reviewed professional journal. 3.81 authors. Yan. Under local, we have 10 credit units. Same goes for international, 10 credit units then. And for multiple authors, divide the credit units equally among them. Anong katibayan mo para masabi mong eligible ka for that credit units? Well, the copy of the published article and table of contents. Wow. Next, peer reviewer. Yan, yung peer mo, i-review mo yung, diba? Makakuha ka doon ng 2 credit units per article. Yeah. Next, pamphlet, book, or monograph. 3.9.1. As an author, magkakaroon ka ng 20 credit unit for single author for pamphlet, less than 100 pages. But kung more than 100 pages ka, no, you'll have 40 credit units. So imagine that. 101 pages, 40 credit units. So kung nasa 100 pages ka na, para dumoble yung credit units mo, yan, dagdagan mo na lang ng isang page, ganun din naman. Copy of published material with proof of copyright and table of contents. No, so yon, obviously yung magpo-provide ng idea na eligible ka for that. Then for multiple authors, divide the credit units equally among them. Next, we have the editor. Maximum of 20 credit units yung makukuha mo for that. 3.10, magazine or newspaper articles relevant to the topics in the competence areas. Maximum of 5 credit unit per article for multiple authors. Divide the credit units equally among them. Ayun, multiple sila. Again, proof of publication article. obviously, yun yung magpapatunay na you're eligible for that. Next, study tours or visits. 2 credit unit per day. Maximum of 20 credit unit per tour. Certification from sponsoring institution. So, yan. 3.12, active committee membership in Financial Reporting Standards Council. Yan, FRC, AASC, PIC, CPD, and PICPA. CHED, and Technical Committee on Accountancy Education. 2 CU per meeting attended up to a maximum of 24 CU per calendar year. So usually naman kasi active, involved naman talaga yung mga CPAs here. So it's more of a freebie, no? And it's just unfortunate na lang, sayang, no? Parang pamigay na lang yan kung hindi mo pa makukuha. And then certification of attendance and CPD compliance signed by the secretary and duly noted by the chairman of the respective committee. So yun, so it just shows na dapat maging active ka rin sa community nyo as an accountant. Kasi it would also help you obtain necessary CUU credit units. Yun. So, kung babalikan din kasi natin, no, yung lumang kasulatan, yung lumang matrix, so for the authors kasi, no, we have is kung isa lang yung author and 25 to 50 pages, we have 20 credit units, and then 2, then 3 or more is we have 10 credit units and 5 credit units. Ngayon kasi, di ba, equally divided among them na. Yung kasing sa luma, regressive siya. Bumababa. Then next, for 51 to 100 pages, we have 30 credit units kung isa lang ang author, na as opposed dun sa ngayon na it is at 20, di ba? It is at 20. So bumaba rin doon. 2 authors, each of them will have 20 credit units, no? And then kung 3 or more, then 10 credit units. So basically, it's fine kung madami-dami kayo na fix siya at 10. Pabor siya dun sa luma, yung madami. Though ngayon kasi, the more na dumadami kayo, dahil divided equally siya, the more dumadami kayo, bumababa yung credit units na pwede mo makuha. So, yeah. Math. So, next, we have 40 credit units kung 100 pages or more at mag-isa ka lang. No? Sanay ka naman. So, gusto mo makuha yung 40 credit units na yan, gumawa ka ng libro mag-isa. Dahil sanay ka naman ginagawa yung mga bagay-bagay na mag-isa ka. Panindigan mo na lang, di ba? Next, we have 30 credit units, no? For 2 authors, kung may kasama ka, 30 kayo. And then, 20 credit units for 3 or more. So again, pabor na naman siya kung marami. Yung lumang kasulatan, no, yung lumang matrix, pabor siya. No, maganda siya, mainam siya kahit marami kayo kasi fixed at 20 eh. Unlike right now, so divided equally amongst you guys, bumababa. The more na nadadagdagan kayo. Next, for editors, right now kasi 'di ba maximum of 20 CU. Formerly kasi 1/2 of the CU of the authorship category. 'Yun. So, ikukumpara natin ganyan. So, next we have peer reviewer, no? Kumpara natin, 'di ba? Hindi siya nagbago. Consistent siya at 2 CU per article. No? Buti naman meron sa mundong to na punong-puno ng pagbabago, at least merong may nag-i-stay. Merong hindi napalitan. So, postgraduate, Sorry. Unrelated. Next. We have consultancy, no? Rendered to the profession such as citizen participatory audit, government bidding and procurement observers, accreditors, and other activities as per request of an institution, etc. Credit unit for the voluntary service subject to prior approval by the joint CPD committee. So, pag-uusapan ng CPD committee, no, kung ilan yung ibibigay nila na credit units for that, no. Next. So, yung proof would be subject to prior determination and approval again of the joint CPD committee. So, yun. Next, we have socio-civic activities, no? Mentors in Go, Negosyo, Mentor Me program, tax and accounting clinics, and so on, no? Those are amongst many examples. 3 credit unit per hour, and what would be your basis for that? Na pwede ka doon sa 3 credit unit per hour na matatanggap mo. Project proposal, report and photos. Basically, documentation. Na nag-provide ka ng ganong, na involve ka sa ganong activity. So, yeah. Next, we have recognition or title. Fellows, Hall of Fame Award, Outstanding Professional Lifetime Achievement Awardee, and so on. Ay, naku, para sa akin to, joke. Next, ang makukuha mo for that, full credit units for compliance period. Wow! Wow! So, hindi ka na maghahabol ng credit units mo for 2018 if you'd be an awardee for that year. Yeah, which means, sabihin, exemplary yung service na pinapakita mo sa larangan ng accountancy profession. Sinasabi ko pa. Okay, so again, what would be your proof for that? Copy of certification from the awarding body, duly notarized. Yan. So yung trophy mo, wag. Tabi mo sa bahay yan, hindi. Wag. Iba, yung copy of certification. Yun ang magpo-provide ng proof na exempted ka for that. Then, fourth one, which is yung last, yung such other activities to be recommended by the CPD Council and approved by the Board of Accountancy and the Professional Regulation Commission. So, alam naman natin sa accountancy, so, basic rule, kung hindi inclusive yung ang isang bagay dun sa unang categories na pin-provide, dun siya papasok sa last. Yung mga vague, di naman necessarily obscure, pero yung mga isolated cases na talagang i-impose nila na out of category dun sa initial na tatlo is dyan papasok. Dyan sa such other activities to be recommended by the CPD Council. Kasi nga, yun, as I've just said, sila yung nag-recommend nun. So, ganun siya. So, that wraps it up. I hope kahit papano may natutunan naman po kayo sa pakikinig sa akin, and peace out.